all year. I suppose today is the one big day that they need to do it. They're not doing it. Probably the lack of experience that tells in big finals like this. Now Paul Tiernan is getting ready to take this kick out, but he's not kicking it from the position that Mel Kenny is happy with. Mel wants the ball moved back a little. Kevin Welch has received some attention. He is fit to resume, being marked for the record by Donald Costello at this stage in the game. The Shrule and Corrup full forward line reading Owen Ronaldson, Conor Mortimer and Kevin Welch. Paul Tiernan kicks to the edge of the small square out towards the centre. Everybody misses it, bar Liam Garvey. Kenny Mortimer stands aside and leaves it to Garvey. He's running towards the far side of the field, short to Kenny Mortimer. Kenny is 70 yards from the Ballinrobe goal. Just drops inside Adrian Flannery. Low ball looking for Welch, but Donald Costello. He's been there, he's done that, and he's certainly got the t-shirt. He was there to win that ball. Finds Sean Grimes, and Grimes will go long. The Mo Giroch in towards Mihal Kane. Kane slips, knocks up Pat Hyland. Hyland to John Morley. This game of football is literally that. It's flowing from end to end. Trevor Mortimer takes the pass from Kenny. Trevor Mortimer to Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy trying to drop inside. Still Murphy. Kick blocked down superbly by Dave McMonigal, or King as he's known in the dressing room. Out towards the middle of the field, and there to win it is Liam Garvey once more. End to end. It's like a game of ping pong. Ballinrobe lead 8 points to 4 in the county intermediate football final. Ronan Welch right across the field, switching the point of attack. Kevin Welch kicks it high and right-footed, and if Sean Grimes' first half effort ended up in Ballantyne, then that one is headed in the same direction. Kevin Welch did not strike it well. He's furious with himself as much as anything. And Shrule and Corrup, they're kicking it away, Billy.
Yeah, bad miss there. You know, when they do attack, they need to be getting those scores. That missed a free. Kevin Welch had missed a free before that. There's the ball that there was no pressure on him whatsoever. The Ballinrobe defence were nowhere to be seen. He had all the time in the world. Did very bad with it.
Paul Tiernan's kick is won by Sean Grimes. The former county minor, under 21 and senior, is certainly stepping up this afternoon. Now Jim Staunton, man who played colleges football with Charlotte. Staunton slips over, won by Kieran Welch, down the line towards Owen Ronaldson. Ronaldson was being tackled and fouled by Colm Jennings, says Mel Kenny. Free to Shrule and Corrup. They wanted to take it quickly. Now they've decided against it, and it looks as though they're going to try another free taker. Trevor Mortimer is going to kick this one. He's standing just inside the 50-yard line. He's going to go short. Kevin Welch was out in front, but he took his eye off the ball. It comes off his kneecap, and Fergal Costello just taps the ball over the head of Kenny Mortimer, but then undoes all the good work by giving it away. John Morley standing in the right place at the right time. Morley wins it, pulled and dragged and fouled by Adrian Flannery. It's a free to Shrule and Corrup. They'll start all over for what seems like the umpteenth time. Kenny Mortimer, Kieran Welch, Trevor Mortimer into the corner. Colin Killeen drifting across. The man they call Crinkle there to win it, and win it well. Now Dave McMonigal, Donald Costello, Peter Staunton, and McMonigal once more, the team captain. He's pulled, dragged, fouled, free out to Ballinrobe. And in those tight corners, Billy, as you said in the first half, you can't buy that kind of experience.
Yeah, they're putting an awful lot of men behind the ball. I see McGonigal back, Tony Walton back, a lot of players back in the danger area when Shrule are attacking. And they're just being crowded out, and they're trying to work the ball through. Maybe if they were slipping the ball over the bar, keep taking the points and keep staying within that goal of Ballinrobe.
We've just passed the three-quarter mark, and here comes Rory Kane. He's through on goal, 21 yards out, surely fouled. Yes, says Mel Kenny. Dermot Geraghty was all over Rory Kane. Dermot is arguing his case. Rory Kane and Dermot Geraghty, who played minor football for Mayo together in the not-too-distant past, tangling there in front of the goal. Mel Kenny has the arm outstretched. It's another free in. Maurice Horan applauds the industry and the effort of his colleague in that forward line, Rory Kane. And now Horan has this chance to kick his 7th point of the afternoon. 5 frees and 1 from play. That's his contribution in a scoring sense to this match so far. This free is dead straight in front of the goal, 21 yards out, and Maurice Horan shifts it up and over the bar. It was an easy one then, but they all have to be converted. That's 7 points for Maurice Horan, brings his total in the championship to 3 goals and 40 points. And the 27-year-old full forward is enjoying an Indian summer as Ballinrobe make a change. Harry Murphy, a man who ironically shares a room in Galway with Kevin Walsh, the Shrule and Corrup substitute, both in college at NUI Galway, very good friends. And now for the next 15 or 20 minutes they're on opposite sides of the action. Harry Murphy in for Jim Staunton, that's the change. Harry Murphy in at left back, he wins this kick out, finds Sean Grimes. They won county under 16 medals together 6 years ago. Into the corner to Maurice Horan. Horan's in front of Pat Hyland.
still it's Horn. So big, strong, powerful. Horn will kick. It's an ambitious one. It's going to drop out to the left and wide. Morris Horn felt like a cut at the goalpost. Ballinrobe 9 points. Shrule Glencorrib 4 points. 12 make that 13 now of this Ballinrobe. 15 out on the field are holders of County Intermediate Championship medals. 13 of them played on the team which beat Balladreen 2 years ago. This their third final in 5 years as Derek Welsh kicks out the centre, won by Kenny Mortimer. Kenny trying to start another attack in motion, moves it sideways, a lateral move so to speak, and Liam Garvey makes a few yards with Ching McMonigal in to block it down. Kieran Welsh scoops up the break. Welsh to Garvey, Garvey to John Morley, and John Morley will have to start as he's chased and hunted down by 3 Ballinrobe men. Morley does well to find Kevin Welch inside to Trevor Mortimer. First chance for Mortimer to open his shoulders. He's by Sean Grimes. Still it's Trevor Mortimer, 14 yards out. Can't get the pass in. Play on, says Mel Kelly. The sheer weight of numbers. There were 5 Ballinrobe men around Trevor Mortimer. He was going nowhere fast. Adrian Flannery moved it quickly in towards Micheál Kane. Broken down in towards himself, but John Morley, who's working harder than most out there, wins the ball, wins the free. Morley is giving everything. He's taken the free quickly down to Trevor Mortimer, 50 yards out. He's kicked a diagonal ball, a huge pass towards Connor. Connor tried to flick it down to himself, but Fergal Costello too long in the tooth for that one. He to Paul Finnerty, Finnerty to Walkin, and Tony Walkin tries at 50 yards, flicked on by Rory Kane. Kane towards Morris Horn, but Pat Hyland was there in front, does well, tidily moved to Liam Garvey, John Morley, Kenny Mortimer, and it's all hand pass, and it's all moving very quickly. Kenny Mortimer now injects some length into the move, down in the corner to Connor. Connor Mortimer, faced out by Paul Finnerty, tries to cut inside. Finnerty stands his ground. Mortimer kicks from out near the line. It's high, it's dangerous. Paul Tiernan takes a wonderful catch. There's no better in the business under the high ball than Paul Tiernan. He went up, he made it his, he wins the free. A chance for Ballinrobe to clear their line. And this defensive performance, Billy, certainly for the last 49, 50 minutes, has been nothing short of exceptional.
That was a massive catch by Paul Tiernan. Such a catch. Real pressure on him. Two back and forward, went up for Tiernan, came out, made that ball his own, got the free out. Great save.
Just to put the Ballinrobe defensive effort into perspective, they've held Shrule so far to 4 points. Shrule have averaged in and around 2:13 a game in this championship, as Micheál Kane has been fouled down in front of the Shrule Glencorrib goal. Micheál Kane is like a ferret in full flight, so difficult to get a handle on, and Dermot Geraghty will sleep soundly tonight, I think. He's been chasing Micheál Kane since this game started. You would not wish that on anyone, and Kane has won a free, and Morris Horn has the relatively simple task of tapping it over the bar. We're a little over 10 minutes from home. We've played 20 minutes in the second half, and Horn has this chance to kick his 8th point of the afternoon. Ballinrobe have kicked 9. If Horn knocks this one over, he'll have 8 from 10. Derek Welsh has brought a few reinforcements back onto the goal line as Horn chips it up and over. He makes it look very easy, and in a lot of cases today they have been easy frees. Micheál Kane and Horn himself are doing all the hard work, winning the frees. It's Ballinrobe 10 points. It's Shrule Glencorrib 4 points. Just mentioning, Billy, there's the statistics. Shrule Glencorrib have averaged 2:13 a game in this championship. They've scored 4 points so far. I think that puts the defensive effort into perspective.
It does indeed, you know, and today was the day to do it, and they're just not playing as a team at all today. But it's an amazing thing when you look at the score sheet, and Micheál Kane hasn't got on the scoring board yet, and you know he could be man of the match.
Billy Fitzpatrick hinting at his man of the match selection there, maybe as Ballinrobe come forward. Tony Walkin, Dave McMonigal, and now Colm Killeen heading towards the right wing. Killeen's going to kick towards the goal, a dangerous one into the chest though of Derek Welsh. Kept his eye on it all the way, moved short to Dermot Geraghty, and Dermot Geraghty will solo right up the centre. Forced back though by Adrian Flannery. Now past Flannery, past Micheál Kane, past Rory Kane. That's a wonderful run from Dermot Geraghty. Darren Murphy, Kenny Mortimer, and still the Ballinrobe defensive effort means that Mortimer's under pressure. He's made 20 though, 25 yards, ankle tapped and fouled. He had to work so hard though for those yards. They're what they call in rugby, I think, the hard yards. And Kenny Mortimer picks himself up, leaves the ball to Trevor, and Trevor Mortimer will take the free. My stopwatch makes it 8.5 minutes of normal time left in the County Intermediate Football Final. Ballinrobe 10 points, Shrule Glencorrib 4, as Fergal Costello comes out to win that ball. Fergal Costello has been nothing short of immense this afternoon. Now Peter Staunton down the line to Rory Kane. Ballinrobe are working throwing everything forward. Kane under pressure. The ball last touch Liam Garvey, says the linesman. Vinnie Neary. The line ball to Ballinrobe. A chance for them to move forward. Dave McMonigal just trotting up the field. So too Harry Murphy, Adrian Flannery dropping men in behind that ball. And the line ball itself will be taken by Sean Grimes. Grimes looking, waiting. Now he drops it in around the parish. Morris Horan is going to rise, got a flick. But Derek Welch was there on the goal line. Horan had goal on his mind. Welch does well, alive to the danger. David Welch to the far side, and now Darren Murphy wearing 11, but now back in his own left corner of the defence. Darren Murphy was fouled, hit once, then twice. He wins the free. He wants to take it quickly. Mel Kenny wants to move him back a few yards. We're into the final stretch, and our Ballinrobe set to win their third ever County Intermediate Football Championship. They were champions in 79, they were champions in 2000. Or have Shrule Glencorrib got a kick left to get themselves back into this game. A goal for Shrule would throw everything back into the melter. They have never won the County Intermediate title. This is the first appearance in a County Intermediate final as Shrule Glencorrib. Lost the final in 88 as Shrule to Castlebar, or to Hollymount rather. Lost another one to Castlebar. Two-time losers in County Intermediate finals, looking to make the breakthrough and continue the great strides of the club. Kenny Mortimer making some strides of his own. Now Trevor Mortimer, the pass was over, hit, but Darren Murphy was taken out by a third-man tackle, I think. Mel Kenny spotted it. Ballinrobe have to get back and try and cover it. The free is quickly taken. Paul Tiernan comes from his line, wins the ball, wins the free. Paul Tiernan has earned his bowl of soup and a sandwich this evening. Of that there's very, very little doubt. Actually 12-1 with the bookmakers to get a score. He mightn't score, Billy Fitzpatrick, but he's not been bad.
No, he's not been bad.
Billy Fitzpatrick is lost for words, I think. So 6 minutes of normal time left, and Paul Tiernan will kick from out around the penalty spot. He's going to drop it right out the middle. McMonigal is moving in underneath it. Up he went, broken down to Fergal Costello. This man could go on all night. Costello long into the corner. Micheál Kane in front of Dermot Geraghty into the centre looking for his brother Rory. Down to Horan. Goal on here. Morris Horan. It's rolling. It's a goal. It's a goal for Ballinrobe. Rory Kane will want it. Morris Horan is claiming it. It's hard to call. Billy Fitz is giving it to Morris Horan. A long ball in over the top. There was a race for possession. Horan got it. The faintest of touches to send it rolling towards the line. Rory Kane was in there just to make sure it went over. Horan is claiming it though. That brings his tally in the match to 1 goal and 8 points. He was 5-1 to get the first goal of the game. I know one or two individuals who had a few euros on him. It's Ballinrobe 110. It's Shrule Glencorrib 4 points. And Billy with 6 minutes to go. And it looks as though all that hard work is about to pay off. Now Derek Welch, the Shrule Glencorrib goalkeeper, was injured quite badly in that collision with Morris Horan. Horan went through on that ball. Welch came out. It was 6 of one, half dozen the other. Nobody held back, and Derek Welch has come off by far the worst. He will play no further part in this game. He's just been escorted off the field by the Shrule Glencorrib physio James O'Toole. He played well this afternoon, unlucky to concede his third goal only of the summer. And in comes the veteran Mike Flynn for his run out in this county final, and he will play the last 3 minutes between the goalposts. Flynn's kick to the centre of the field has been won by Adrian Flannery. Flannery is soloing back towards his own goal, trying to run down the clock. Long ball in towards Morris Horan. He's through again. Can he get another score? Horan kicks off the left. It's gone out to the left and wide. And I know from experience that Morris Horan's 1 goal and 8 points will pale into insignificance tonight when he's reminded of that miss. As you know from your times, Billy, your teammates don't forget the misses.
Yeah, but when you have a county final wrapped up like Morris has today, you can afford those kind of misses at this stage. You know, the pressure was on him today going into today's game to deliver for Ballinrobe. He has delivered, there's no shadow of doubt about that.
1-8 for Morris Horan this afternoon brings his tally in the championship to 4 goals and 41 points. And I'm sure the next Mayo manager may be just looking for his mobile number in the weeks and months ahead, as Shrule have some defending to do. Ronan Welch trying to work that ball up the line. Jesse Martin slid in bravely to win it, wins the free, and he'll take it himself. Shrule Glencorrib have managed just 1 point in this second half, and that really underlines how much on top Ballinrobe have been, as Pat Hyland goes back into the corner, bounces off Tony Walkin, drives it up into the air out towards the middle. Dave McMonigal rises, breaks it towards Peter Staunton. In comes Adrian Flannery, the man who would risk life and limb and has in the past. He's fouled the ball, though touched it on the ground. Free out to Shrule and Corrib, and Kenny Mortimer will take it. The two-time All-Star, so experienced. He knows that Shrule need to move that ball quickly. Mel Kenny, though, has pulled the play back. He's going to hop the ball. I think somebody said something, or somebody did something they shouldn't, and it'll be a hot ball. McMonigal and Mortimer, they rose together. Peter Staunton wins the break, chipped short to Micheál Kane. Kane in front of Dermot Geraghty. Back to Peter Staunton, drops the shoulder. Sold a little dummy there to Darren Murphy. Still at Staunton. He's going to drop it in around the house. Moving in underneath it is Rory Kane. Kane got a flick to it, but he directs it only out to the left and wide. He was jumping alongside Liam Garvey. The ball last touched the Ballinrobe man, and 60 seconds left to play. It's all over by the shouting, Billy.
Yeah, it's all over, Mike. It's all over for Shrule. Ballinrobe in total control at this stage. I think Shrule have just thrown in the towel at this stage, and Ballinrobe are now just playing the game out.
So 110 to 4 points. That's the way it stands at the moment. Ballinrobe, who beat Ballaghaderreen convincingly in the 2000 final, they won't be winning by quite as much this afternoon, but they're going to win this one. Of that, there's little doubt now. They're leading by 9 points at the moment, and in a county final, a 9-point lead. Well, there's very little wrong with it. As Colm Killeen goes back to cover, he's been hunted down by 3 Shrule and Corrib men. Still Killeen bottled up. He's barging, says Mel Kenny. It'll be a free to Shrule and Corrib. They want to take it quickly. They have to take it quickly. Trevor Mortimer in towards Connor, but Paul Finnerty was out in front to win that ball. Now Colm Jennings pulls, drags and fouls. And Fizzy Jennings, well, he'll be happy enough with his afternoon's work, I think. He's played superbly in that full back line alongside Donald Costello and Paul Finnerty. They've done their job. They've restricted that line to just 1 point from play. That came from Conor Mortimer after 3 minutes. And apart from that, they've been, well, exemplary. Paul Tiernan then to take the free. We're into stoppage time at the end of the county intermediate final. And Ballinrobe are about